Hey, welcome back. Welcome to this section. So this is actually going to start getting a lot easier because you've gotten yourself relatively familiar with how all this optimized press business works. So now we're going to start making content pages, and content pages are pretty simple. So here's what you use them for. You can use them to show people after they opt in. So, sometimes after you opt in for a free report, there's like a thank you page that says like, hey, here's where you can get your free report. That's a content page. Pre-launch videos. Those are content pages. That's just a web page with some content on there. Goodwill videos, which are videos that you might send that just have videos of you being cool for no real purpose, such as an automated webinar indoctrination video, for example, is really technically a goodwill video because it's just there to deliver goodwill and make people happy before they show up for the webinar. And technically speaking, automated webinar presentations themselves are content pages. So what I want to do in this section is I'm just going to walk you through how to make different types of them. This is going to be really, really easy. And in this particular video, I'm going to show you how to use a template that I've built for you to make pre-launch videos, or rather pre-launch video pages. All right, so let's get cracking. Okay, so here we are back in good old Optimized Press. Just such a great program here. I got to tell you, all of this for like one little cheap payment. I'm not paid to endorse them, by the way. I just really like the product. Anyway, so here we go. I've built a lot of templates for you, as you know, and one of them is a pre-launch video template. So you are going to scroll down here, and you'll see it in the launch pages, and it's just me, just a lovely photograph of me there. And this is a pre-launch video template. And as you can see in the description, you can use this for pre-launch videos, or you can use it as a thank you page that quote-unquote sells a webinar. So let's go ahead and use this guy, and I'll show you how to edit it. It's pretty simple. So I'll call this content pre-launch template demo. All right, cool. So then we'll click on create page. And with any luck, come on, interwebs, be cool to me today or on camera. There we go. All right. I got lucky. Okay, so this is really simple. So let me walk you through it. First of all, as you know, all these weird little boxes and stuff can go away if we just click the show hide control. So I'll make them go away for now. And what this thing really has is basically three components. Number one, you have the video and headline block. Okay, so that's where your video goes, that's where your headline goes. Number two, if you're doing this in a launch environment, you have a block where you can talk about what the video is and sort of pre-sell the next videos. And by the way, the page template is always the same. So if this were video 2, you just wouldn't make this a link, and you would make this a link to video 1, this a link to video 3, etc. And if you don't want to do that, you can just hit X here and get rid of all of those things. The next part is also optional. This is a headline, basically, that's going to be talking about the thing you're launching. And this copy here, and you can actually read what I've put for you in the template, is basically designed to get them to join an early, excuse me, I'm losing my voice, an early bird list. And the purpose of the early bird list is two things. Number one, to gauge the interest in your launch. And number two, you can actually sell them the thing that you're launching during the launch. And I'll teach you that for graduation when I get into the advanced automation stuff, which you're really going to enjoy. So if you don't want to do that, any of that stuff, early bird list or whatever, you can just like hit the X button here and all that stuff will just go away, which is cool. So let me show you how to edit this thing. So as you know, I'll turn my controls back on first of all. As you know, if we want to edit some copy, we just click on the little old pencil there. And I'll just say, I'll just type in a headline, how to do stuff that's cool. Okay? And we will click on that. So I'm sure you're already familiar with that. If you did not watch the video presentation on how to do video opt-in pages, I'll just show you how to add a video here. What we're going to do is we're going to click on the blue pencil, and let's say you've uploaded your video to Vimeo or something. In the event you've done that, you would just paste the code. You can also, see this little thing where it says type? You can select something like YouTube. And if your video is on YouTube, you just type in the URL. So let me walk you through it. I'll go to YouTube here, and I'll select this video of myself, politely uploaded by, hold tight, politely, yep, that's me, right there, politely uploaded by Miss Deanna Baldwin, who I do not know, but who is, for whatever reason, using my content, and good for it. This is a pretty good message here. Okay, so let's see. What you want to do is come up here to the top left of whatever video you want to load up there and just copy the URL where it is. I'm going to go back to the page builder. I'm just going to paste that in here. Now, you realize we're copying and pasting so far, so it's pretty simple. I won't mess with any of this stuff, so I'm going to bravely do nothing. It is my forte. But now what we want to do is we want to click all these things. And this is just going to make it play automatically, and they won't have controls and all that stuff, like your typical pre-launch page, right? So we'll just scroll down here. We'll make sure it's all cool. We just really don't do anything except paste and check 4 boxes. Then we click on Insert. Now, you won't notice any changes yet. We have to publish this page. So this next part of the page is if we were doing a launch, and this was video 1, I'm going to want to edit this, right? And I just click on it. And the first thing you'll notice is we're assuming there are 3 videos in the pre-launch. If you want 4 or 2 or whatever, you just change the number of columns here. But the thing you're going to notice is that you might want to change are the icons, okay, the little pictures. So if you want to change the pictures, you just click on the little picture thingy there, and we can just like put new pictures in, like the self-destruct button here, or the ladybug, or whatever we want to use, let's see, I'll select this one. Okay, so I'll just say that looks lovely, and then I will say, now notice the copy, watching. So if this is for video number 1, I'm going to say watching, and then I'm going to say how to do cool stuff at the beach. Whoops. Okay, so that's no problem. And then this part is what goes below the headline. So the beach is great. It has free sand. Whoops. Yay. Okay, so now we're solid. So here's the thing. If you want this, so if we're doing this for video number 1 in your pre-launch, we're not going to paste a link here because they're already on video number 1. So if they click all of this stuff here, let me just hit update here real quick and I'll show you. Okay. So if they click this, we don't want them to go anywhere because they're on like video number 1. But look, see here, this is hyperlinked, right? So if we're doing a pre-launch and we have 3 video pages, we're going to want to make 3 versions of this page, and the only thing we're going to change is the headline and the video, and then where these things link to. So if we've built a second video page, you would follow this video, you'd follow the instructions exactly, and then you would simply make this hyperlink to your second video page. All right, and so it's super easy. Okay, so I'll just click on the thing here, and I'll show you how to do it. So we'll scroll down. Now this is all for video number 1. It says watching. Okay, and if we wanted it to link to video number 2, we would, instead of this thing here, we would say google.com. Now clearly that's not going to be where your link is, but let me show you. So you click on insert, and then voila, if they click this, it'll go to Google. Okay, so that's how you edit all the stuff in here. So it's really pretty simple. You edit all 3 of them in the same little box here. So they're all here, so that's good. So very, very simple to do. So our next section down here is if we are selling something, like a pre-launch, then you have the option of putting them on an early bird list. Okay, so an early bird list, as you know, in a launch, an early bird list is where people can get on there early, and before it goes live, you can email them. Well, we can automate all that stuff if you want to, or if you're doing a traditional launch, you don't actually automate it. So in the event you want to do some early bird stuff, then you're just going to edit this, right? So we don't really talk about the early bird list here. We don't talk about it here. This is really about the result that they can expect to get from following the instructions in the video, or how cool the product is. And this is basically where you're going to say, hey, this product's going to be great. It's going to be open in a couple of days, and you should get on the early bird list by clicking the link below. So you would just type all of that type of stuff in here. I've literally put instructions on what to type in here. So now all you really have to edit is this. And what this is, of course, is an opt-in box. So if we click on the blue pencil, you see how we kind of build momentum. The more you work with this thing, the easier it gets. If you click on the blue pencil, we can just edit your headline here for the opt-in page. So click on content and then, hey, get on the dang old list, right? And then I'll write something really brilliant like, seriously, dude, come on. One of the most persuasive sentences ever written in copy. And then I'll click insert. So we always edit the content in the content tab. Now remember, we're not messing with activating the form yet. We're just building the pages. This is all clicking buttons when it's time to do this. It's very simple, but we'll do all that in one fell swoop. Okay, so I click on insert, and now I have edited this stuff. So I'll just click on update and make that live there. Okay, so again, if you want to edit this copy, you just edit it here. See? Like that. Okay, so I'll click on, insert. So pretty cool. All right, so at the end of this, now we've gotten ourselves a pre-launch videos. This is a content page, real easy. I'm just going to go from draft to publish, and I'm going to click on save and continue. So I have saved it. And if I want to see it, I click on the public link, and look, hopefully we'll see me yapping here, me and Big Buddy, any minute here. There we go. All right. Oh, you know what? This is from the actual product. Well, that's nice of this lady, Deanna. She's ripped the DVDs of Tony's product, and she's just put it up on YouTube. That's certainly not copyright infringement. So anyway, now we have a video page that works, right? So it's pretty cool. And if they want to opt in for an early bird list, they click that, enter the name and email address, and they're good to go, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so we built that page. If we want to know the URL of the page, it's right here. Okay, so we can just copy that and, paste it in a text document, or we can always find it again. So I've saved it, so I'm going to click here. I'm okay. If we ever want to find any of the pages we've built, we just click on pages over here on the left, and then you won't see this many, of course, but you have all the stuff, all the pages you have built. So here is this one somewhere around here. I don't even know. Oh, I guess it's alphabetically listed, but you get the idea. You won't see as many pages in yours. Here it is, Content Pre-Launch Template Demo. So I just click on View, and at any time I want to mess with it or know where it is, there it is. Okay, so that's how you make a pre-launch video. Now, if you wanted to use this as a webinar registration, all you would be doing is you would just be talking about how cool the webinar is here. And then when they opt in, they're just opting into an automated webinar campaign. So I'll show you how to do that in our advanced stuff that I've given you for graduation in this class, but you can use this for either purpose if you want to. So let's say they'd opted in for a lead magnet about something, and then instead of putting them in a pre-launch or whatever, you want them to get on an automated webinar, you could quote-unquote sell the automated webinar in the video. You probably just wouldn't have this here. You would just get rid of it, and then you'd have the headline and the copy about why they should get on the webinar, and then the button for them to join. So it's pretty easy to do. So that's how you build this type of content page. I'll see you in the next video, and I'll show you how to make a next one. Or another one, more accurately. Okay, see you in the next video.